Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Chota with Ignition Time and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being a viewer and subscriber. Please click like, please click subscribe if you learned something new from this video. The House Minority Leader, Kevin McCarthy, Republican from California, along with Steve Scalise, who's the whip, who's the Republican whip, have unleashed on the Democrats for, I quote, prioritizing cats and cannabis, not COVID. I'm going to show you an incredible series of tweets and messages from these Republican leaders, as well as an interview that Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy from California did today on Fox. Let's just jump right. On your screen right now, you'll see a tweet from Steve Scalise, who's the House Republican whip from Louisiana. And this is something that Kevin McCarthy actually retweeted. Steve Scalise said, "They shut down your businesses." He's talking about Democrat hypocrisy. They shut down your businesses. They ban your Thanksgiving. You'll see it on your screen. They prevent you from going to church, but they never plan to follow their own rules. Retweet to expose those hypocrites. That's what Steve Scalise said. Let's watch the video that he's talking about, and I want you to be the judge. Let's watch.
There are certain leaders within the Democratic Party that won't abide by the limitations they're asking their constituents to abide by.
Newsom has repeatedly warned Californians to keep social gatherings small.
He's one of several Democratic leaders, though, being accused of hypocrisy after he was caught breaking his own rules.
My mom is going to come up and two of my girls.
In the very same interview, Cuomo told New Yorkers that this can't be a typical Thanksgiving, that you should not have friends and family gathering.
Nancy Pelosi can be seen slinking through a San Francisco hair salon.
This is classic liberalism. They want the rules to apply to everybody but them. You know, you have to close your shop, you can't go to church, but they can just go show up.
A lot of people travel during this holiday. We really recommend that you avoid that.
Mayor Bowser traveled to Delaware for Biden's victory speech.
I mean, look at the Denver mayor the other night, tells everyone stay home, don't celebrate Thanksgiving, and about 10 minutes later he's caught getting onto a plane to go to Mississippi and celebrate Thanksgiving.
Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot took heat for pushing a new stay-at-home order just days after appearing without a mask among crowds.
Some California lawmakers ignoring their state's own travel advisory and are reportedly jetting out to Hawaii for a week-long policy conference.
I mean, these people really have no shame.
In another tweet earlier today, Steve Scalise wrote, "Right now, millions of Americans are struggling. But what's Pelosi's House majority doing this week? Voting on a Tiger King bill, voting on a pot legalization bill. Meanwhile, they're still blocking aid for small business workers. What a joke. Americans deserve better." I'll provide you with a link to all these tweets in the description section below. I want to know whether our viewers and subscribers agree with this or not. Here's another tweet that was actually retweeted by Steve Scalise from the Ways and Means GOP committee. Reminder, Nancy Pelosi and her Democrat colleagues have blocked critical aid for American small businesses, workers and families, and instead have decided to take a vote to legalize weed and protect exotic animals. Americans deserve better than this, and you'll see the tweet on your screen from Steve Scalise. You'll see a tweet from Greg Pence, Republican congressional representative from Indiana. This was also retweeted by Kevin McCarthy. Greg Pence wrote, "Cats and cannabis over COVID relief." It looks like the Republicans are seizing on this as a new narrative, cats and cannabis over COVID relief, because you'll see this actual phrase, cats and cannabis, used by Steve Scalise, it's used by Greg Pence, and you'll see it being used by Kevin McCarthy, and also again in interviews that Kevin McCarthy did today. So this is becoming a slogan for the comments by the Republicans that are being unleashed against Democrats today. So Greg Pence wrote, "Cats and cannabis over COVID relief. Speaker Pelosi has made her priorities clear. Under Democrat leadership, Congress is either zooming it in or voting on irrelevant bills." That's what Greg Pence wrote. And here's another tweet on your screen from Kevin McCarthy responding to Fox News host Sean Hannity, who wrote, "Not a joke. Austin mayor tells residents to stay home while vacationing in Mexico after a wedding." This is actually true. And Kevin McCarthy wrote, "This is the kind of despicable double standard that infuriates me." Talk of unleashing. Time and time again, Democrat leaders have shown that they think they're above everyone else. So comments from Kevin McCarthy right there. And I did do another video on our channel earlier today highlighting the comments from the Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell on the floor of the Senate. As you can expect, the House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy will support the Senate Majority Leader's comments, and he wrote, "For months, Pelosi has done nothing. Senate Majority Leader introduced real support for small businesses, schools, and Americans who lost jobs. It also ensures vaccines reach every American who wants it. We have to get it done." And he did conduct an address today, a live address today at 11:30 a.m. East Coast time. We'll provide you with a link to that in the description section below. In another tweet, Kevin McCarthy wrote, "You'd think after losing dozens of campaigns, Pelosi would get the picture. Americans demand action on issues that matter. Instead, Democrats are voting this week to ban Tiger King and decriminalize pot." This is what Kevin McCarthy is saying. And here's another tweet on your screen where he wrote, "This week, your House Democrat majority is tackling the tough issues by holding a vote on legalizing pot and banning tiger ownership. Nothing for small businesses, nothing for reopening schools, nothing on battling the pandemic, just cannabis and cats." Now, I'll provide you with a link to a video, which is a Fox News interview that Kevin McCarthy did today. And let's actually check out that segment right now. In this segment, Kevin McCarthy talks to Fox about what he calls Democrat double standards. They are picking weed over the workers, cats and cannabis over COVID. Quite an interesting segment as the Republicans unleash on the Democrats to do COVID relief. Now, I've mentioned this on my channel before. House Speaker Pelosi's position prior to the election was quite strong, where she actually had the administration come close to her and do the $1.9 trillion. Now, unfortunately, she has caved. She's in a much weaker position. But setting aside the political realignment, what matters is something needs to get done now. And this is what Kevin McCarthy said. They are picking weed over the workers, cats and cannabis over COVID. Let's roll the tape and see what he had to say.
Speaker Pelosi prioritizing marijuana over coronavirus relief as Democrats push a bill to legalize pot while millions of Americans devastated by the pandemic wait for a deal.
All right, House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy joins us right now, I believe, from our nation's capital. Thank you very much, Leader, for joining us.
Thank you. Good morning.
It's all about priorities. You may want to help people who are, they don't have any money because of the pandemic, but Nancy Pelosi wants to work on cannabis and cats, as you tweeted.
Well, that is so true. 38 times since the summer, the Democrats have voted against any COVID relief. With all the challenges America has right now, we think COVID relief should be on the floor. But instead, the Democrats put cats and cannabis this week. They're going to outlaw big tigers, and then they're going to legalize cannabis. They're picking weed over the workers. They're picking marijuana over helping the much needed money we need to go forward. The small businesses that are closing. We look at what's happening to Max Public. Maybe if they were named French Laundry, it would be okay. I don't understand the double standards of what we see from these Democratic leaders. How many times did Speaker Pelosi tell us we would not leave Congress until we got some COVID relief bill? That was months ago. There is a discharge petition on the floor that Democrats can sign that they said they would and they haven't, that would bring money to those small business workers. There are the number of times we've been here, but now they schedule the floor. They put cats and cannabis, but not COVID.
It's just unbelievable. How do they not have a heart for these people that can't pay their bills right now and people are worried about losing their jobs? Where do you stand when it comes to the stimulus package? Because I know Pelosi and Schumer are saying $908 billion in that bipartisan deal. McConnell and Mnuchin, $500 billion. What do you say?
I stand with Mitch McConnell and Mnuchin because think about what we're doing here. It's even more. There's $138 billion that's already appropriated that is sitting there for small business workers. But Pelosi won't let that go forward. There's more than $100 billion that's already been appropriated that would go to states that help them with their schools and the unemployment and others. We can do this in a systematic way to help those who need it with not adding more money because we've already have the money. The Democrats won't allow it to be spent.
In another segment, McCarthy said elite Democrats dictate what you can do in your life, but on their own, they do whatever they want. He was talking about the hypocrisy and the double standards that have indeed been represented, have indeed been exposed from the Democrat side, and I did cover that earlier in this video as well. Let's see what McCarthy had to say in this segment.
These double standards are despicable. I mean, if every restaurant in California would just change their name to the French Laundry, I guess it would be okay. Because you have the mayor of San Francisco, she was at the French Laundry. The governor, he's at the French Laundry with no mask sitting next to the medical lobbyist for association. It's okay if you're one of these elite Democrats that dictate what you can do in your life, but not within their own, they can do whatever they want. Or maybe the mayor of Austin that films that you should not leave while he's sitting in Cancun. This is what makes America so mad. These are our Democratic leaders that think they are above everyone else and can tell us what to do. But again, they could do whatever they want. We have only seen this in these socialist countries of these elitists. Instead of understanding what do the workers need? What do those who are being harmed so much? What about those children who can't be in school? That we could have resources to protect them, to help those who are unemployed, to help those small businesses. I was a small business owner. I know what it's like to have a dream. But to have government crush you in every aspect, that's just despicable.
And you left out Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who, when the salons were closed, she went in, she got her hair done, no mask, and then she blamed the salon owner. Salon owner set me up. Darn it, I didn't do anything wrong. All right.
That's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of the Republicans unleashing on the Democrats with their new slogan, if you will, cats and cannabis over COVID. So that's where things stand right now. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. That's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time. If you learned something new from this video, please consider clicking the like button. Please subscribe and please enable notifications. The name of our channel is Ignition Time. If you don't know anything about me, check out my video. You'll learn a little bit more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. I have to tell you, I have the honor, the privilege, the fortune of living the American dream. I want to be very clear on our channel. It's not about the red or the blue. It's about the red, white, and blue. I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican. I'm American first, as we all are. Remember, you can get on our SMS list. Just get your cell phone out. Send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000. That's 70000. You'll get added to SMS alerts list. You'll get breaking news and alerts if we release any programs, and if you're interested in those programs, you'll be notified if you're on the list. Also, you can get added to our email list. Simply go to ignitiontime.com/alerts. That's ignitiontime.com/alerts, and you can get added to our email list. You can opt out of the email list or the SMS list at any point in time that you want. No worries about that. So please make sure you get on either list. Now, keep in mind that we release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. That's 2 p.m. East Coast time. Sometimes YouTube does not send out notifications on time. So all you have to do is simply bookmark youtube.com/ignition time. That's youtube.com/ignition time. This way, you can visit the home page of our channel and you can then watch any video at any point in time that you want without having to be dependent on YouTube notifications. So you may want to do that. Speaking of notifications, follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is ignition_time. That's ignition_time. Follow us on Instagram for exclusive content specifically for our Instagram followers. You can also follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is also ignition_time. That's ignition_time. You'll get breaking news and alerts from us on Twitter. If you learned something new from this video, once again, please click like, please subscribe, please enable notifications, because that would mean a lot to us. That is your vote of confidence in us, and that tells the YouTube algorithm that you found the video beneficial. Please share this video with friends and family. You know that we don't believe in hype. This channel, the Ignition Time channel, is not about false hope. It's not about hype. I have a lot of respect for our viewers and subscribers. I know you can handle the truth. I give you the truth. I'm not going to string you along or essentially give you any false hope. I'm going to let you know what is important as far as the country is concerned, as far as the economy is concerned, and as far as your money is concerned, because what's going on in the country affects the economy, and what's going on in the economy affects your personal finances, your wallet. So make sure that you subscribe to our channel. And finally, please comment below. Our community is growing. It's very intelligent. It's very bipartisan. You'll probably make some new friends in the community. We are highly respectful. Make sure to become a part of our community. And also, you'll find a link to all of our resources in the description section below. That's one thing that is a standard in our channel. We'll always provide you with a link to all our resources so you can check them out for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye.